All right. What's going on, everybody? This is James Oliver Jr. I am co-founder and CEO of Kabila, which, as you know, Kabila connects overlooked founders to capital and each other. We're currently raising a $5 million investment fund to invest in founders in our community. So this week, we have an exciting edition of Community Cuts. We started this last week as our second edition, and we're bringing Community Cuts is where we introduce you to the founders in our community. They talk about why they're doing what they're doing, what they hope to accomplish, what they can help the community with, and what they need help with. So this week, we have a special guest for you. We have Delroy Walters. We're going to bring Delroy up. Delroy is co-founder of inSIDEkonnect. So I'm inviting him up to the stage right now. Welcome, and tell us all what inSIDEkonnect is and why you started it.
Yes, thank you. Let me give you my founder's origin. And so I'm a third generation entrepreneur for my family. My grandfather was an entrepreneur. My dad was an entrepreneur, and it's in the DNA. So here I am. So inSIDEkonnect was birthed through the idea that contractors, diverse suppliers were not getting contracts fast enough. And the complaint from the buyer side was, I just can't find qualified suppliers to bid on this contract. And so through our own frustration through the team here, we had placed out a couple of big bids and bidded on them, and we received nothing. I mean, not even like, thank you for bidding on this, just absolutely nothing. And we went through the process several times, James, before we realized, like, wait a minute, is it us, or is it just this process? So we saw the opportunity to say, you know what, this needs to be disrupted, really. Something needs to definitely happen. There are over 25 million diverse businesses throughout the United States, and only 1% of them are actually winning contracts, which is scary. So here we are, fast forward, inSIDEkonnect is here. We're working behind the scenes feverishly to bridge that gap between the buyer and the diverse supplier.
Okay, awesome. So, so the question I like to ask is, what dent would you make in the universe? It's funny, I'm actually wearing my Atlanta Tech Village dent in the universe. Yeah, it is an Atlanta Tech Village shirt. But I'll rephrase that. Let me rephrase the question. If when you're successful, how will the world be different?
That's a great question. How the world will be different is that in the next 3 years, we're seeking to put on our site 1 million users. And so the end goal for us is, as being a diverse supplier, we want our diverse suppliers to win contracts. The backside, it looks like they have access to wealth. If you're a diverse supplier and you're constantly bidding out and your revenue is about 150 consistently year after year, you're not seeing growth. We want to 10x that. So you do see this hyper growth, and you actually get to grow your company, hire more people, and expand. So there's a wealth at the backside of this, looks like, that we're allowing our diverse suppliers to create wealth for themselves and their families all.
Awesome. I love that answer. It's a super important mission, because if you start talking about trying to close the wealth gap, this is one way to contribute toward that end. So that's very important. So this is the part where I ask you, what is it? How would you like to help the members in the Kabila community? Like, what can you give to the community, you think?
Absolutely. Great question. So for myself is, for those founders out there, James, that are multi-founders, they need any assistance on formation, looking at what's called getting clips of 3 or 4 year clips put in place, how to register the organizations correctly, making sure that, they're a C Corp. So if somebody comes in and wants to invest, everything is lined up, make sure the data room is correct. So I could be a great assistance in that care. We went through a really stringent place with our attorneys, making sure everything was lined up perfectly correct. So if anybody's out there that needs assistance, I'm more than welcome to give them some guidance.
Okay, cool. So so that's how you can help the community. Like, what help do you need from anybody watching this video in our community?
What I had a chance to think about it last night, and I think, a key component is I'd like to see this community flourish and grow. And one of the things I came out to one of your Tuesday texts, and it was just amazing. You did a fantastic job.
Oh, that's our Tech Tuesdays founder happy hour you're referring to, right?
Yes, I just thought it was fantastic. So my idea is what I seek from this community is that Thursday, I want all the founders to look at each other and we ping each other. Let's promote each other's businesses, and with the goal of, hey, we're all part of this ecosystem. We want to grow it out, right? Which
Thursday is that you're referring to?
Your Tech Tuesdays.
So Tech Tuesdays. All right, cool, man. So you want to try to facilitate engagement with all the founders, which I think is
I do.
super important. Huh?
If each one of us posts our sites and promote it under the umbrella saying, hey, we're going to come out to support James in this community. We want to actually grow that community out. I think it's just a fantastic idea. I'll take you, for example, I'll promote it on my site that Tuesday. I want others to promote my site and vice versa to grow that community outward.
All right, cool, man. All right, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Delroy, for spending time with us. These things are intended to be just like quick bites, called community cuts. It's like really short to introduce you to people in our community. Anybody out there is watching. I appreciate you, man. Have a good day.
Have a good day. I want that t-shirt. Talk to you later.
All right, bro. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.